Good evening, welcome. What will likely be the final Silent Hill 2 remake stream. Because I'm pretty close to the end. So let's complete it. I don't think I need to get up early tomorrow, so. I'll be good. We're in the last section, in the nightmare section of the cell. Oh. Good. See how it goes. See. The dead end. That continues. I wonder, is the door locked? Here. Glasses. Right. Alright, get on. Take a peek, apparently. Four. Wait, is this closed? Why? Um. Dead ends over here. Oh, this looks like one of those doors in Fallout 3. I have to take the elevator downstairs. We'll probably counter Angela for the last time. Yeah, it's all underwater now. Flooded. Damn, we slow. Save point. Everything seems to be kind of blocked off. James doesn't seem comfortable in the water. Where's my canned light bulb though? The booze. Hmm. Fire burning where Angela is. Yep.
Mama? Mama! I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
Sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, Not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
We get to the staircase right away. Where we came from. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder why she fell down. That didn't happen before. Maybe it's story related. That Bims is starting to process it. Is the enemy scared of James now? Because James is accepting the fact that he murdered someone? This is the hallway. Or was that after the fight? Yeah, this is it.
James!
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone.
Now my favorite song comes on.
I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
Bet. Well, I'm ready for the final one. Got more than enough health and ammo. Oh, even the envelope is gone. $44 extra rifle rounds. 70 handgun. We good.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Hi Slayer. Good evening. You're doing well. I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm fine. We're near the end of the game. Just the second last boss fight against the double pyramid head. And then now walking through the hallway and hearing the That's just a memory of Mary playing what she said to James. And now we're gonna approach the final boss fight. Gonna have one last look at Angela's knife. We got no more envelope anymore. Still have a photo of Mary. Well, I don't know if it works the same way as in the original, but in the original, it's like not a necessity, but there's like different points you get for doing certain things, and like, yeah, the more often you look at the knife, the more points get distributed towards that ending. But if you do other things, you get points for other endings, and then whatever ending gets the most points, you get that ending. But I don't know if it works the same way in this version of the game. But I still think, personally, I think the in water ending is like the one that would, for me, make the most sense. But I don't know. The canon ending is, but yeah. It was the one I got originally, so I'm kind of trying to get it as well. But I don't know if it's different in this game. We got so much ammo. We're loaded for the final fight. But yeah, the hallway memory, I mean, again, not nearly as good as the original. The original makes me tear up, but yeah, one doesn't. I'm guessing that the final letter will also not be as good as the original. Makes me cry like a baby. All the flickering here. Shit. Really bad. Yeah, a Mary ending.
Mary? I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now,
Stop it.
and I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want?
Wait, is
Do you
Maria?
even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her?
I get the Maria
I can give you
ending.
what she never could. I can be better than her.
Or am I confusing?
What else do you want me to be? What else can I be?
Oh no, wait, this is not the Maria ending. Hold on, never mind.
I am so sorry, Maria. I
Because
really
he does reject her.
But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
Well, most bosses in this game look weird. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, we can hit that. Well, it's supposed to be Mary, who's like sick in her bed, basically, because like that's the whole thing. Because she was sick and was in the hospital the whole time. So it's the representation of Mary being sick in her bed. And it's cool that they added an extra phaser. I like that. Well, upside down, I guess, to make it more fucked up, I guess. Or maybe to represent the dying. Oh shit.
James. James.
Oh, I think I did get the in-water rending if he's in the car. The one I was aiming for.
I miss you so much. I tried. I really did, but I can't. Just can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. I know this isn't what you would want. But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You're not here. Are you?
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait. Wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know, I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
Not nearly as good as the original. I mean, yeah, it's still emotional, but it didn't make me cry in tears like the original does. The original's voice acting is a lot better. And makes me cry every time. Like, just the raw emotion and the voice acting was so much better in the original. I do want to watch the other endings, see if there's extra cutscenes and stuff. Wasn't there like also a scene with James and Mary in the same room? I didn't see that, but I'm curious about what other endings there are in this game. I don't want to get them, but I want to watch them all, so I will skip the Mary's letter part, because that one's, I assume, on repeat every time. But yeah, overall this game, it's a good remake, but the original game is better. There's a few things I like more in this game, like the abstract daddy fight. I think that one's definitely an improvement. I mean, in general, the boss fights play better, I'd say. Because you cannot really do worse than the original boss fights. Like, the original boss fights aren't that great. But I play Silent Hill 2 for the story. You know, without this story, this game wouldn't have been the classic that it is. And the story means, you know, the voice acting and how, you know, the lines are said. And yeah, it's just not as good as the original. Especially Maria. Kind of bad. I think James is mostly okay. At the beginning, kind of sounds weird, but later, James sounds pretty good. Laura sounds fine. I like Eddie's voice acting a lot, actually. Eddie's probably the best performance on Eddie. Angela is okay mostly as well, but, you know, not perfect. Maria is just not that great, her voice acting, and Mary didn't have that much, but yeah, just, again, not nearly as good as the original. Yeah, the performance of the game is pretty ass. Like, I should be running this super smooth.
You're smart.
And
you're loyal. You're grateful. I appreciate that.
Thank you very much for the 99 months of subbing light. I appreciate that. Almost 100. Almost. I didn't know it was already that close. Holy crap. Thank you for the support. Yeah, the stuttering, the frame rate, just the constant stuttering, and yeah, there's a lot of frame drops in the cutscenes. I don't know what the fuck is up with that. It's fucking weird. It's just bad. Yeah, I'm kind of on the same opinion as I thought earlier. Is yeah, Remake is fine. But I do think everyone should play the original, and if you're a big fan, you can, I guess it's worth playing the remake, but I would not replay the remake, but I would replay the original. Because, yeah, the voice acting and delivery, you know, it's not as good. And the atmosphere is, like, 90% good, but there's just a little bit missing, and I think there's just cannot recreate that style that the original had with the PlayStation 2 graphics. It was a bit more liminal with the limited details, whereas now this game is a lot prettier because it has a lot more realistic details and it looks great, but it loses a little bit of that liminal feeling. So it loses a little bit of that creepiness because of that, even though, you know, the atmosphere is still there. I really liked a lot of areas, like the Nightmare Apartments were very good. Probably, you know, one of my favorite areas in the game. And, you know, there were a couple moments where the game's combat was feeling a little bit repetitive. It wasn't getting as bad as I was afraid it was gonna be. But yeah, the game is stretched out a lot longer, and because of that, you know, there's not as much enemy variety, and, you know, the combat becomes a lot more repetitive. But I do like a lot of the new puzzles that the game has. There's a lot of cool puzzles. You know, it was worth playing for that, for sure. So yeah, again, I think people should play the original, and if they're a big fan, it's worth playing this, but then just go back to the original. Yeah, the original Silent Hill 2 team. And yeah, the original is gonna be one of those games that, you know, eventually I'll be wanting to get back to it. I like it. But the remake, I don't see myself replaying the remake in the future, I think. But it was a good experience. It just makes me sad that there's a lot of people who will only play the remake and not play the original. And that sucks, because the original is just better. And I could have probably played on hard combat mode as well. But I did standard, I did puzzles on hard. You know, I kind of did the same thing I did the original. I got the in-water ending. Apparently there's 8 endings. Yeah, 9 hours, almost 20 hours. So long. And there was so much ammo and health I had left. I, like, was loaded. A lot of map checks. Tab. He's killed. What is amount of damage I received? Favorite weapon, steel pipe. Yeah, I definitely try to conserve ammo. Number of killing I've used 100. Number of times died 1. I died once. Yeah, I think when I got ganked somewhere pretty early. Yeah, steel pipe is nice. I mean, again, because I was serving ammo for the boss fights, but I guess it wasn't necessary. You could use a lot more guns. But there's 8 endings in total. That's a lot more. I think the original had like 4? Was it? Or 5? It had in-water ending. The Laura ending. You know, where he adopts Laura, just a happy ending. The Maria ending. Okay, the dog ending and the resurrection ending. Oh, there's also the alien ending, actually. So there's 6 endings in the original. So they added 2 more then. Also the music. Music is not as good as the original. Sorry. Music is not as good as the original. They remade all the songs except for Black Fairy, was it called? The one right after the videotape. So they kept that one of my favorites. They kept the original. And then, yeah, just all the others just weren't as good as the originals as well. including my favorite song during the final double pyramid head fight. Play with access to additional items, graphic modes, and wait, if I do continue, will it display Game Plus? So this is gonna load my last save. You read 7 endings in the original? Wait, 7? In Water ending, Laura ending, Maria ending, Dog ending, UFO ending. Oh, that's the extra mode. That's like, if you okay, it's just putting me back in the final boss. The other ending that the director's cut has, yeah, that's like the DLC expansion ending. So it's not an ending of the main game, but it's like extra expansion that you play through, and that one has a single ending. Gotcha. Oh, that's the. I mean, I already turned all of this off, I think, except loading screen. Graphic mode. There's new 90. Pixelate 256. Cute. And white. VHS. Outline plus poster. Green LED. Okay. Okay, let's look up all the endings. I will skip the letters though. Okay, so that's the leave ending. That's the one with Laura. That's the good ending, I guess. And water ending, that's the one we got. Then there's Maria. Dog ending. UFO ending. Rebirth ending. Okay, still, this is a new one. And, but by the way, I also want to look up how to get all endings, out of curiosity. Ending. So that we add that context to all the endings there. See if I can find a good spot for that. Alright, the endings you receive are determined by a series of decisions that you made throughout the game, few of which were obvious time, none of them have anything to do with most of the stats that are tracked in your final results screen, such as the number of enemies you've killed, your favorite weapon, or difficulty. Instead, the criteria that influence your endings are relatively subtle and often invisible to you. Your ending is broadly determined by how you've chosen to play James during the run through Silent Hill, which indicates what kind of person he actually turned out to be. Right, so kind of like the original, which I liked. So yeah, the leave ending. You've been acting as if the one thing on James's mind was to have that last conversation with. We got distracted. It wasn't for long. James was here to be forgiven, even if he didn't know that as for he perceived as the good ending. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me what. Oh, here it is. I want to get to leave and inspect Mary's letter and the photo of Mary at least twice, so not leave them behind when you take the elevator in the hotel. Oh, okay, I did put them in. Do not inspect Angela's knife, which I did a lot. Stay at or near full health at all times. Avoid fights whenever possible. I killed the fuck out of everything. Is the number of monsters will knock them down if you don't finish off. When you reach the final stanza in the coin cabinet puzzle, would a participant choose to blame the snake? Minimize the amount of time you spend with Maria. Use the rotten apple in the mirror, the Lakeview Hotel. After you defeat the dual pyramid heads, leave via the door you knock with the rust-colored egg. The long hallway after you fight with the dual pyramid head, listen to the entire conversation. Says it might be the easiest ending to get. Well, I'm not sure, because I kill the fuck out of everyone, but okay. Oh, so this is the scene of the leave ending, where he has to come.
Mary.
Hey, handsome.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did.
Mhm.
But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
Or was that the other letter she had? She was looking for because she lost it. Then I guess here.
In my restless dreams, I see that town.
And just Mary's letter all over again.
You made me happy.
Don't want to listen through all of the same letter every time. But you know, there's some other to look at from the town. Especially that. This is the way they pronounce it is not nearly like the "you made me happy" part. That's like one of the most gut-wrenching lines in the original, and it's not even close. I'm sorry. Right. In water, that's the one we got. Maria ending. Oh wait, there was different music.
For yourself.
They don't listen. Let me hear. Oh wait, I didn't read yet what to do, but I guess spend a lot of time with Maria. Do not inspect Mary's letter, the photo of Mary or Angela's knife. Spend at least 10 minutes near Maria while she's with you. Do not allow Maria to take any damage. Maria with you to explore Nathan Avenue before you go. Inspect every interactive object in the while she's resting in the hospital. Didn't Maria in her cell in the labyrinth at least twice. Do that multiple times. To clear the labyrinth, revisit Maria in the prison cell before you leave. Use the ripe apple. Lakeview. Oh, so it was like a choice with the apples. That's why the other one disappeared. After you defeat dual pyramid heads, use the door with the scarlet egg in it. After the fight with the dual pyramid heads, run down the long hallway as quickly as possible and leave before Mary finishes. So yeah, basically skip everything that has anything to do with Mary. Which obviously I don't do because I want to take in all of the story. I wonder if she will cough as well, like in the original ending.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for.
Let's go.
She's gonna cough, and you should really do something about that cough. Hinting at that Maria's also gonna get sick because James didn't learn. So his misery will repeat.
Better do something about that cough.
Interesting that now you get this music here, whereas this music... Wasn't this music originally in the Leave ending? So they swapped the music around that you get with each ending. Interestingly enough. I'll also go over the in-water ending that I had. Inspect Angela's knife in your inventory at least twice. That's what I did a lot. Do not inspect Mary's letter and the photo of Mary. Oh, I did that a lot as well. Spend at least 10 minutes total at critical health. Which is minus 50% health. Do not hurry to heal. I mean, I did kind of wait with healing, mostly to optimize my health items. Kill at least 350 enemies, did that. Stomp an enemy that's already dead at least 30 times. I did that a lot because I wanted to make sure they all died. Inspect the writing on the wall above the jukebox. In Otherworld, these bar, I did that. Minimize the amount of time you spend with Maria. I think I did score a lot still with her. Use the rotten apple in the mirror. I did do that. Kill the monsters, Otherworlds, hotels, employee section before they can die on their own. Oh, okay. Well, I did finish off the nurse, and then the last one I kill. After you defeat the dual pyramid, leave via the door you unlock with the rust-colored egg. I don't remember which one I did. I think I did the scarlet one, but okay. In the long hallway after you fight, listen to the entire conversation. I did that as well. Okay. So those are the 3 basic endings, and then the others are the New Game Plus end. Which had Rebirth and Dog ending. You can, okay, so in New Game Plus, there's a shutter that disappears, and you can enter the pet center to find a broken key part in the back room, along with a note on the counter that hints where you should look for the rest of the key. Play the original South Hill. I immediately think of Western South Vale near Rosewater Park, and that was the original location of the dog key. If so, you're about half right. The second broken key part is found on Cat Street in Western South Vale. Looking for a wooden gate with a dog treat emblem north side of the street near the intersection of Cats. Then the gate leads to a hidden dog house with the second key part. You can now combine them to create the dog key. Continue with the game as usual until you reach the Lakeview Hotel, where you can use the dog key to open the observation room on the 3rd floor. This ends your game on the spot and on goodest boy an eye.
Fuck our shit. Nie. To nie może być prawda.
Interesting why it's not spoken in English. Sounds like a Eastern European language, like Russian or something. It was also similar to Polish, but the pronunciation was very odd. Like he said, to nie może być prawda. Can't be true. So I don't know if it's supposed to be the language. Yeah, you got the same song. Yeah, maybe it was Czech. Right, UFO ending. On New Game Plus, there's a magazine in Groovy Music store that suggests there's an alien device in a store in Silent Hill. Since there aren't really any accessible stores on the map, you leave Eastern South Vale. That's where you should start your search. Jewelry store, break into the window to find a blue gem. And then use the gem in different locations in the game. Kind of like in the original. You gotta use it at the roof of the Stall Apartments, here in Rosewater Park, at the pier at the Lakeview Hotel, and in room 312. If you use the blue gem in the correct previous locations, you'll immediately trigger the UFO ending upon inspecting the gem in 12. And it gives the achievement Tinfoil Hat. And apparently this is good for speedrunning. I'm your clone! Nice. It's actually funny because in the original, the UFO ending lets you encounter, was it Harry? Name from the first game? But now, instead of that, in the remake, you encounter the James from the original version of the game. That's actually pretty cool and funny that they did that. I like that. So yeah, nice meme ending. Rebirth ending, that's also the one you have in the original. A new document appears in New Game Plus on a picnic table near the observation deck in South Vale. Provide some vague guidelines on where to look for the Rebirth tool. There are 4 key items which are needed for the Rebirth ending of original Silent Hill 2, but all 4 have been moved to different places throughout Silent Hill. Space James does sound funny and stupid. The Book of Crimson Ceremony is in the graveyard at the start of the game, on a grave with an eye sigil on it. The white chrism can be found on the table on the porch of the Baldwin Mansion. Obsidian Goblet is the closest to where it used to be your first run through the game, you might notice a painting of a goblet on the wall. The Silent Hill Historical Society. In New Game Plus, the painting has been removed with the actual goblet hidden. And the Book of Lost Memories is in the Lakeview Hotel's Lost and Found, where it replaces the memo that was normally there in the normal mode. Smashed through the wall in the back of the cafe. Toluca on the first floor. If you have all 4 items in your inventory when you defeat the final boss, you will always get the rebirth, and regardless of anything else that you've done. So this is also an ending that is in the original, where basically does a ritual to resurrect Mary. And it gives the achievement Defy Even Death.
Mary. You look so peaceful.
This is where James gets Kufu.
Forgive me for waking you. But without you, I just can't go on. This town, Silent Hill. The old gods haven't left this place. And they still grant power to those who venerate them. Power to defy even death. Mary.
An achievement sound I heard there. Okay, this looks interesting. So those were all the endings that were in the original. Now we get 2 endings that are brand new. So I'm curious what they will be. Bliss. First one here. No, never mind. This is the second one. First one is Stillness. Again, the video. Stillness. If you've gone the water and start another run on New Game Plus, make sure to get the chainsaw on your way past Silent Hill Ranch. After you leave the auto parts shop, continue to run town until you pass through a chain-like link gate. At this point, you can hang a sharp left and smash the window on the parked car nearby to find the Key of Sorrow. If you don't have a chainsaw, you won't have anything to break these windows with and can't grab the key. If you've never cleared the in water ending, the Key of Sorrow simply will not be there. At this point, you need to keep your eyes open for a few new documents that are found throughout New Game Plus mode. The documents provide 2 to 3 clues for 3-digit passcode that you will need later in the game. Sorrow, and then then James has to walk Sorrow's River. Then there's okay, so the clues are an odd complaint about Lane 3 in the office of Bolorama. The side room of the director's office in the Otherworld's hospital. A note on the table about a successful cardioectomy, which is very cool and normal for a mental hospital. The number 1 is handwritten on. We've yet to find a third document. Oh, okay, they don't know where to... Okay, nice guide, Daijin. Okay, there's also a third document. Continue as usual until you reach the manager's office in Otherworld Hotel. right before the final confrontation with Pyramid Head. There's a new safe here in the corner as you left. On your left as you enter. Use the key of sorrow and the passcode of 314 to open it and take the Toluca postcard. You'll fight the last two bosses in the game just as you turned Mother. You've got a postcard in your inventory, however, you'll receive the stillness. So it's like a variation of the in-water ending? Because this is so far the same as the in-water ending, the car.
I tried. I really did, but I can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done.
I know.
Oh, that's different.
What's wrong, honey?
I miss you so much. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Will you wait for me?
James. I've always been waiting for you.
That's a different version of the in-water ending. With like a conversation with Mary at the end there. I did like some of those new line deliveries. Alright, and then there's the Bliss thing. Alright, Bliss ending. This draws upon some relatively obscure lore from the original Silent Hill. While you're in Western South Vale on New Game Plus, check Pete's Bolorama to find a new safe behind the shoe rental desk. The code to that safe is 1887, and the code is on Bloody Note memo, which is found at the far end of Nathan Avenue. It has some additional text on New Game Plus. Open the safe at Pete's to retrieve the rusted key. Continue with the game as usual until you reach Brookhaven Hospital. When you go to the garden, make sure to enter the gazebo in the back corner. I remember that. The illuminated hole in the wall. You'll find a small chest. Find a rusted key with the small chest in your inventory to receive a bottle of White Claudia, the native plant, the region that has hallucinogenic properties. Where this is going, he just goes. He'll get high and trips. Will be ignorant on what happened. Probably called bliss because ignorant bliss, right? There was a subplot in the original Silent Hill about a local street drug called PT that was made from White Claudia. Continue with the game as usual until you reach room 312 in the Lakeview Hotel. On entry, use the White Claudia, and then use the videotape on the VCR to immediately end the game. So, okay, so it's basically get high, and then watch the video, which will convince James that he's watching something completely different, I guess. He's like gonna be ignorant of what really happened, I guess. He's gonna trip, hallucinate. The drugs ending. The get high ending. Even flickering in the video in the top left there.
Are you taping again? Come on.
So far, everything is the
I don't
same.
know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James.
I promise.
That's different.
Come on, we need to finish packing. James, honey, did something happen?
Oh, no, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Did he like transfer himself into the videotape? Is that what happened? Also, like a part, so like the part of the video recording where he murdered her is like not on the tape, I guess. Like, cause that's what the part that got taped over. Yeah, I guess he got grabbed by the balls out of the TV, just like in AVGN, you know, and whoop, inside. Interesting. I didn't expect that. I thought it would be something different, but okay. Oh, that's all the endings and the 2 new ones that are different, but cool. I guess for people who really enjoy it, they have extra endings to get. And yeah. Well, that was Silent Hill 2. So, yeah, cool. That was it. But yeah, not as good as the original. But yeah, I'm still glad I played it. There's that. Hope people will go and play the original. That's all I gotta say.